Good morning, Madison. Oh, they're a lot louder over here than here. Good morning. I see the sea of blue. It must be Mac, correct? And I see a lot of red up here. I heard sped red. Is that true? Up there, this must be MTA. Welcome. Camel View, I can see the blue. Fantastic. Oh, and I see the black over here. Simus. Wonderful, and I see transportation up at the top. Thank you for being here. It's always great to start off our 2013-14 year. Before we get started, I'd like to invite Josh up from GCU that helped provide this wonderful facility for us to be into for the second year. So welcome,
Madison. We're so happy you are here with us at Grand Canyon. On behalf of the school, we want to make sure you have a great experience here. What a great day you have to be together as a group. The synergy in here, I can feel it. First off, I want to apologize. We were very excited for our Division I. We were so excited they resurfaced the floor a few weeks ago. And we did not anticipate it would take this long to dry. So we apologize, and we'll have to have you guys back for a district scrimmage soon. Here, so like that. But again, thank you for all that you do. I am the district representative. If you have any questions on our partnership or programs, or how I can help be a better resource to your students, to you as a school, please let me know. You are doing a great work. You're changing lives. Thank you for all that you do. Welcome.
Thank you, man. You know, if you didn't get the chance, Josh will be afterwards out by a table if you'd like to stop and get information. He's there. He's available for you, and they do a wonderful job of giving discounts to our teachers. So thank you, Josh. Thank you, Tacey. I see you at the back, and Johnny. We appreciate everything you guys have done, so thank you. And the floor, obviously, you know, when you bring in Marley, they got to put an extra coat on it. So it's all right, and it's all good because they're going to bring a lot of victories here, hopefully in basketball. With that, I'd like to introduce our board members that are here with us today. We have our president, Kendra Tollison. Secretary or clerk, Scott Holcomb. And we have Sarah Spear, board member. I know Robin Stamp is on his way. He's stuck in traffic, I believe, and Sasha Glassman, unfortunately, is not going to be able to be with us today. So with that, we're going to get started off with our president, Kendra Tollison, with our welcome.
Thank you, and welcome to the 2013-2014 school year. Welcome, teachers. Welcome, bus drivers, crossing guards, and other transportation staff. Welcome to those of you who work in our school cafeterias. Welcome, custodians and other maintenance crew members. Welcome, principals. Welcome, health assistants. Welcome, all the other support staff who are here today. Welcome to our community education program workers. And welcome to our district office personnel. It takes all of you working together to make this district operate. And on behalf of all of the members of the governing board, we thank you for your willingness to work for the Madison School District during this very challenging time for public education. The theme of our event this morning is Extraordinary Learning for All. Extraordinary, that is the word of the morning. And I spent a lot of time as I wrote my remarks for this morning thinking about that word, probably too much time thinking about how to make it meaningful to you without sounding rather corny. In the end, I can sum up my message in 3 simple words. Here they are. You are extraordinary. You are extraordinary first because you have made the commitment to working for the Madison District this year. It is no secret that funding for our schools is about the lowest in the nation. Arizona ranks 48th, 49th, or 50th, depending on what sources of information you read. This places stresses and strains on our school system that you all feel each and every day that you come into work. And quite frankly, it's not okay. And I and the other members of your school board are continuing to work to meet regularly with a variety of Arizona legislators to try and correct the lack of funding that our schools receive in Arizona. They are. It's easy to get discouraged working in this kind of an environment, but you are extraordinary people. Second, you are extraordinary because you understand a basic truth. Children, these are the children that you work with each and every day, are not responsible for the funding situation in Arizona. Children still come to school, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, or if they happen to be middle schoolers, maybe sleepy-eyed with some adolescent attitude. And this year, a whole new crop of children will ride the school bus for the first time. You will welcome them to the cafeterias and to the classrooms and to the libraries and to the gyms. You are extraordinary. Third, you are extraordinary because you create the stable environment that so many of our students need. When family life is imperfect, it is you all collectively who remain a constant factor. Through the daily routines of the school day, you all provide stability for so many young lives. It starts with a smile from a crossing guard as a student is walking to school. And it continues in the morning with routines in the classroom or before school routines, followed by a healthy lunch. Our students know that there will be someone in the school health office to help them if they should feel ill, or if they have some sort of accident on the playground and they need some TLC. You can be counted on because you are extraordinary. Now, because I'm a teacher, I'm also a teacher by profession right now, I feel the need to insert just a couple of engagement strategies into my remarks. So we're going to try something this morning, and when I give you the word, don't do it just yet, this is what we're going to try. When I give you the word, I'm going to ask you all to stand up, and you're going to put your hand up. Stand up, hand up, and you're going to turn to the person right next to you and partner up with someone. Please don't walk around or up and down. We're going to just stand up, put your hand up, turn, partner with someone around you, but without walking around. And then when you've done that, I'll give you your next instruction. Okay, are we ready? Thumbs up if you can do this. Ready? Stand up. Hand up, partner up with someone. All right. Awesome. I can see people have done that. This is what I'd like you to do. By the way, if you're not partnered, or if this is just get in a little group with someone. If you have someone next to you who didn't get that partner handout, just get in a little group of 3. I would like each partner in your partnership or trio to answer out loud, tell each other the answers to the questions that you see on the screens. I want you to say to each other, I know I am extraordinary because, and I want you to fill in that blank. And then, wait a sec, wait. I can make a child's day extraordinary by doing blank. Talk to each other when you have finished. Sit down so I know that everyone has done this little activity. Okay? All right. That was, thank you. This group follows instructions really well, I can tell. You must work for Schools. If this were my classroom, then I would ask volunteers, or I would actually call on individual partners to share out what they said. But since we're obviously not in a regular classroom, I thought maybe I would just give you a couple. Maybe you talked about a couple of these things. I don't know if you did or not, but you could have said things like, I know I'm extraordinary because I come to work every day, even though I'm sometimes frustrated by my increasing class sizes. That would be okay. Maybe you talked about something personal. I know I'm extraordinary because I can run a mile without stopping. Actually, I'm waiting for this goal for myself right now. I still can't quite do that. Maybe you talked about what you could do to make a child's day extraordinary. I could make a child's day extraordinary by taking time simply to listen to what that child is thinking about. Or maybe you talked about how you could make a child's day extraordinary by sharing a smile or laugh during the school day. Perhaps these are things you did talk about. Obviously, there is no one right answer. But I want to repeat what I said at the beginning of my welcome. All of you in this room are extraordinary, and I hope that you will remember that as you go through this school year. I and the other members of the governing board are very grateful for your hard work and for all that you do for Madison students. And you are also an extraordinary audience this morning, so thank you for listening to my short welcome.
We're going to take a moment. When you came in, you saw a shining star and you make a difference up on the screen. If a guy could have all the recipients who received that award last year, please stand. No, stay standing, stay standing. Anyone who has received it in the last 7 years or ever since your existence in the district, please stand and join them. Thank you very much. We also want to take a moment and opportunity to acknowledge those who have been dedicated for our district over many years. So if you've been in the district for at least 10 years, will you please stand? 10 years or more. Okay, I want you to stay standing if you've done 15 years or more. 15 years or more. All right, how about 20? 20 years. Oh, we're getting a few now. All right, how about 25? 25 years. 25, all right. 30, 30, 30. We have 2. Whoa, wait a minute. Is either one of you done 35? 32? How many years, Doug? 31, 32? Fantastic. Oh, we have someone else? Well, you got to stand for me. How many years? Congratulations. Thank you. I'm probably blank to the light. How many years? 25? 35. Anybody do more than 35? 35 and 35? Wow. That's a long time. That's awesome. You've seen a lot of changes in the district over that period of time, I'm sure. You know, Kendra talked about extraordinary learning for all, and part of that extraordinary learning for all is really the mentors that we have in our life. If you go back and look at the Welcome Back breakfasts that we've done in the past, we've done one where it was called 2012, or 212, I should say, because water boils at 211. What happens at 212? It becomes steam. A little extra effort, energy. It's amazing what it can produce. And if you're going to be extraordinary, that means that we're not satisfied with good. And sometimes good gets in the way of extraordinary. And the way we overcome that sometimes is by mentors who encourage us to step out, to take a risk, to do something a little bit different that maybe we would not have done before. I'm going to introduce, we have 3 of our own musicians here today. I got to hear them at the bash, and those who attended the bash, what a wonderful celebration of our whole district. Thanks to our foundation. Yeah, give them a round. It was awesome.